Hi, it's Paul from Hench Herbivore with 3 healthy cinema snacks. If you're a fan of healthy vegan recipes, hit the subscribe button, click the bell icon so you're notified of new videos. Salt and vinegar popcorn. Let me introduce you to the fellas. Corn kernels, obvs. We've got some pink Himalayan salt, some apple cider vinegar, which we've put into this diffuser bottle. And we've got a handy popcorn maker. You can just use a pot with a lid, whatever, if you're a pauper. Nah, I'm just kidding. Step 1, you must pop your corn. Okay, so now we're going to coat this popcorn. For this amount of popcorn, takes about 20 squirts, we've worked out. When I say this amount of corn, it was 30 grams. Salt, obviously not the healthiest, so maybe limit that, or you can do different flavours as well. We did a nice one, didn't we, Jem, which was nutritional yeast and onion powder, no salt. Freaking delicious, wasn't it?
So yeah, with that little diffuser bottle, we just put water in it and then spray the popcorn lightly with water, and then the nooch will stick to the popcorn really well.
What she says. This is delicious. I can't wait to get tucked into this tonight. Yoink!
Yoink!
Curried roasted chickpeas. Let me introduce you to the fellas. 1 can chickpeas, blotted dry. 2 teaspoons of water. 1 tablespoon of date syrup, or you could use maple syrup. Date syrup is just water and dates whizzed up in a blender. 2 teaspoons of white miso paste. 2 teaspoons of medium curry powder, or the curry powder of your choice, and half a teaspoon of onion powder. Onion powder. It's our new favourite thing to whack in food. It's tasty, isn't it?
Yes.
Preheat your oven to 190 degrees Celsius. Okay, so we're going to put all the flavourings in a big bowl. These are handy little sachets.
Sachets.
That's not white. Smells fancy.
Can I smell it? Oh, it does smell fancy. How many of these is he gonna drop on the floor while putting them in there? Type your guess below.
Yeah. I'm doing it, look. Don't tell them we already dropped about 5 while I was blotting them.
Oh, careful.
Yeah! I didn't drop any.
None. If you guess none, you are the proud winner of
nothing. But you could buy one of these delightful vegan warrior vests. Link in the description. Deborah, come and give it your money. No, but seriously, do give us some money. Oh, yeah, and then you toss these in here. Now we transfer them to a prepared baking sheet. Nice even layer. And we're going to bake for 30-35 minutes. Just agitating them around a little bit every 8 minutes or so. Cheesy chili kale chips. Fellas! 100 grams of kale which you've de-stalked, chopped, washed and dried. 3 tablespoons of water. 30 grams cashew butter. 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast. Half a teaspoon of chili powder. Half a teaspoon of smoked paprika, and salt to taste. Preheat the oven to 180 degrees Celsius. Near enough.
You're gonna lick that, I know it.
No, I'm gonna cut.
Oh. Well, you couldn't let me lick it.
That's what she said. That's what she said. That's what she said.
Okay, so we're going to pop this onto the kale. Get the last little bit out of it.
I like your style there.
I like what you got.
And have you now got to massage it?
Yes, I have now got to massage it. Oh no, I forgot to wash my hands. I better eat all of these ones.
Cheesy hands. Look at my bit. Nah. I'm doing a spin around.
This is a serious business.
Sorry.
This is a serious cooking show. Okay, so we've got a prepared baking sheet again. Pop them on. I don't know if this is going to be big enough. You want kind of a single layer, really. What do you think, Tim? Do we need another one?
I think that'll be okay. Spread them out.
This isn't ideal, folks at home. This isn't ideal. Pop this in the oven for 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, if there are any that are crisp, remove those. Any that have not yet crisped up, maybe you can turn them over so they're in contact with the tray. 2 to 5 minutes, just let them all crisp up, but keep a close eye because they can easily go too far and burn down to little cinders. Little cinders, they're not Cinderella, I don't mean. Just ash and dust. We won't be having any of that. I can't wait for the show to start, so I'm having some now. Something vinegary. I put too many in and I can't talk yet.
Crunchy?
They're crunchy, but they're not too crunchy. You know, the ones you can buy in a pack, like pre-made, they can be very hard sometimes.
Yeah.
Nearly break your teeth. These are just nice. And the spice, they're not too overpowering with like the spice and salt as well. Really savoury, really delicious. Really high in protein too. Now the kale chips. Wow. They are amazing. Really savoury, cheesy, spicy. I've just eaten greens, grains and beans. The three of the very healthiest things you can eat. You're gonna have to have some malt. You can eat healthily, you don't have to miss out. You can have a really long, healthy, awesome life.
Yoink!
Don't forget as well, if you're having greens on their own with no other like fats in your meal, you won't absorb the carotenoid phytonutrients, the vitamin K. Some things are fat soluble, and if you don't have any fat with those greens, it's as though you've not had any of those nutrients at that meal or at that snack. So a little bit of cashew on there, absorbing all the good stuff. So we try to avoid too much fat in the diet, but you do need like a bare minimum. It's good for you. If you enjoyed this video and you feel like it was of use, why not help grow our wonderful community by sharing this video around with your friends and family, and together we'll inspire everyone to go vegan for victory.